Deep in the South American jungle, the stakeholders of a petroleum pipeline faced a mapping challenge common in equatorial regions.
It's a pipeline that runs through some rugged mountains in the Andes. It's also an area that is usually very cloud covered. So geospatial analysis of that area is difficult. There's a lot of information gaps over that area.
Since the region was impossible to map from optical imaging sensors aboard aircraft and satellite due to the clouds and vegetative cover, the pipeline stakeholders turned to the recently commercialized but extremely effective mapping technology IFSAR, which stands for Interferometric Synthetic Aperture Radar.
And Ross only had a second or two to decide what he had to do. And he decided to do the hard thing. It's not easy just to decide, today, I'm willing to die. I'm going to die. I'm not risking my life. I'm giving my life to these people.
The President of the United States of America has awarded in the name of Congress the Medal of Honor to Private First Class Ross A. McGinnis, United States Army, for conspicuous gallantry and intrepidity at the risk of his life above and beyond the call of duty.
When he had an opportunity to choose, am I going to take care of myself or I'm going to take care of my buddies, he gave his life for his buddies.
I'm failing. The test is too hard for me.
And as a leader of soldiers, I want to be able to lead one of the best and the most elite team in a battalion or in a brigade.
The soldier always reflects the leader.
From the day you step in the doors, you start becoming a leader, and it just progresses from that point throughout the rest of your career and lifetime.
NCOs provide the continuity to a unit. They also provide soldiers purpose, direction, and motivation.
To be an NCO, actually, I think this is the most important job that the Army has, because your job as a non-commissioned officer to take care of soldiers, put their needs above your own needs.
About 20 years ago in the military, there was a big line between officer and NCO. And as we've deployed in this war on terrorism, the officer and the NCO at all levels stand next to each other and plan operations to achieve the same goal.
Modeling and simulation, connecting the solutions to our nation's critical challenges.
Hi, I'm Al Schaefer, Chairman of the Department of Defense Modeling and Simulation Steering Committee, and I'm here today to talk to you about the value of modeling and simulation. To the Department of Defense, effective use of modeling and simulation allows us to save lives, save taxpayer dollars, and increase our operational capability. That's good value to every citizen.
In with the gear of any deployed soldier, you'll probably find a photograph. A smiling spouse, fiancé, girlfriend, or boyfriend. Maybe 2 or 3 beautiful children, and even the family dog. For most soldiers, that well-worn snapshot is as important as any piece of equipment they carry. It's a constant reminder of where they come from, why they serve, and what they're fighting for. As any deployed soldier knows, even though being apart from loved ones is part of the job, the separation is keenly felt by his or her family. It's perhaps the most difficult aspect of Army life. But why is it important to understand the experiences of Army families?
For the last 6 years or so, I've been in love with the Secretary of State, Condoleezza Rice.
The desperate outlaws from Baghdad to Belgrade are still there and must be dealt with.
Buzz, don't you know how to knock phlegm wad?
Are you saying Molly Preston offered your client sex to kill her mother?
The whore has to die.
Your quest is a way to frame Condi's story. I want to shine light on this extraordinary woman.
Joe McCain is the younger brother of John McCain, the Republican presidential nominee for 2008. Joe's brother was in the running to become the leader of the free world.
John was always 6 years older than I am, so when I'm 5, he's 11. We're doing different things. And a lot of my friends would have their heroes as John Wayne or Tom Mix or something. Mine was always my brother, so I always looked up to him. You know, he was always in a different class, and I always emulated everything that he did, and so we had that kind of relationship.